chapter 14, verse 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob. Sorry. And will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. And the strangers shall be joined with them.
Alright, so the Lord's going to choose Israel again, man. Being you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And the strangers being the ones that, don't know who they are, and also the confused in the face, are going to be joined unto the house of Israel, man. Alright, and they're going to claim their heritage. Alright, so you proud-ass Irish that want to take that Edomite white privilege and be with the Edomites, you're going to finally be like, you know what, this is the land of black man. Black people used to rule here, man. I want to be with y'all. You know? It's going to be a beautiful thing, man, because all of the Israelites are going to come together, because I don't care if you look like goddamn Bruce Lee, Chuck Norris, all right, or if you look like Kunta Kinte himself, all right, if you're the tribe of Israel, you my brother, man. You're Sharab, return, all right? That's why we fucked up, man. That's why we walking around with our fucking pants down at our fucking feet, man. Ass hanging out like a faggot, man. Alright, continue on.
And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place.
God, the people shall take them and bring them to their place. So we're going to take you and bring you all to your own lands, you heathens, man. Alright? Remember Mac playing GTA, man, how Lamar was like, we going to systematically fuck y'all niggas up.
Yeah.
We're going to systematically put you back to where you were, man. And put you in your place.
In the least is going first.
God. Alright? You gonna get changed first, man. You low-level Edomites, you're just gonna be, you're gonna be destroyed. But you elites that have been doing this for years and generations and found out that reincarnation and that you could, build your establishments up and give it to your sons and tell them to give it to your sons until you come back and do the same thing over and over and over, man, since Rome. Which I have that breakdown. We should do a sit-down on that. That's a beautiful thing, man. You gonna go into change first. I'm talking to Caesar, man, to Gladius Clabber, man, to all you motherfuckers, man. You wicked that have been doing it for years and generations. Alright? You Rothschilds, you Carnegies. Alright? You 1%ers, man.
And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for their servants and handmaids.
You gonna possess them for what?
Shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids.
Well, damn, what do you do with the possession? That's a servant and a handmaid, not. What do you do with those?
That's something that you rule over, man. Kings have servants, and kings have, handmaids. That a woman that'll come make your bed, warm your bed up, or make your meals for you, and be subservient as hell. Won't ask no questions.
Son, we got Revelations 12 and 9. We'll put before he continues.
Sorry.
Hold that up.
Revelation
12 and 9.
12 and 9.
All right. This is your fallout, man. This is your true fallout for it, man. All right. You Edomites are terrified to be slaves, man. But you liked it when you had them. All right. You loved being on top, didn't you? But you soon to be the tail, man. All right. You're soon to be the bottom. Got it.
Revelations chapter 12, verse 9. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan.
Done. So you were cast out, man. You deceivers and you adversaries are about to be cast down. All right, you old serpent, man. Being crafty, man. All right, go ahead, on.
Which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him.
Done. All right. So you're going to be cast down into the earth, man. That's why the scriptures say, come here and lick the dust. All right? So when you're being possessed as handmaidens and handmaids, that's when you'll be cast out, man. That's when you're going to be cast down. All right? And your messengers with you, which means your false prophets that were deceived, man. All right? So you false priests that are Edomites, man. All right? You Christians, you Catholics, man. All right? Your messengers, man. You're all going to be cast out, man. All right? And that's when you're going to be handmaidens and handservants, man. All right? That's when your sexy women's going to be warming our beds. All right? waiting for Big Daddy to come pop it, you know what I'm saying? Come pop it. Get back in that,
And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were.
God, grab no revelations. We're gonna take you captives, man. Who captives we were. And were we not captives of almost every nation on this planet, man? So Ishmael, you're gonna be a captive. Alright. Moab gonna be captive. Ammon's gonna be a captive.
Cush.
You Hamites gonna be captives. You Edomites gonna be captives. All you nations are going into captivity, man, for what you've done, man. Alright? So if you ain't with it, or if you didn't know, better go tell somebody, man. Alright? Because that time is coming, man. It's fast approaching. The Lord says, behold, I cometh quickly and my reward is with me, man. And that reward is you heathens for our inheritance and our handmaidens and handservants, man. Alright? Continuing that on. Or actually, grab that Revelations first.
This is Revelations chapter 13, verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
All right. Go ahead and break that down.
Come on, man. So you nations, man, you led the Lord's people into captivity, man. And then that's the saints of old, man. That's why the saints, the 12 with Yahawashi, they were hated amongst men, man. They were hated on the earth because that doctrine, even in those ancient times, wasn't something that people wanted to hear. And right now, you see other nations buck up at this scripture, man. You other nations had a hand in putting the Lord's people into captivity and keeping them in a low estate. Starting the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. And for that, the Lord is going to put you other nations in captivity because it's a fair thing. It's a righteous thing.
And they shall rule over their oppressors. And it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow, and from thy fear, and from the hard bondage wherein thou wast made to serve, that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon, and say, how hath the oppressor ceased? The golden city ceased. The Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked, and the scepter of the rulers.
All right. So that's what we're doing right now, man. We're taking up this proverb against the king of Babylon, man. All right, because you bet your ass, we're scaring the Majibis, like that dude said to you one day. Dang, man, you scared the Majibis out of me, man. All right, we're scaring the Majibis out of you damn high level Edomites, man. All right, brothers out there, man. If you didn't know what you signed up for, you're being watched, man. All right. You're damn right. These Rothschilds are watching what we're doing, man. They shitting their pants too. These Rockefellers, these Carnegies, they see how we rounding up the people. They see how we're waking up the people, man. They see Jake waking up and Poachers writing things. They see Colin Kaepernick taking knees and other brothers taking knees and not respecting America's, freaking bullshit logic, man.
And that's how you know he ain't Ishmael. Because an Ishmaelite try to do something, making it popular. Ain't nobody wearing no open-toed sandals decked out in gold while they got some fucking, some blue silk on or some blue towel in the crib. Ain't nobody doing that bullshit.
Good.
That's how you know he's from the tribes.
Done. And then that one act of defiance, man, he sparked the whole thing, man. Now you got athletes all over the place doing it. Just like I don't know if you brothers ever seen the movie Gladiator. All right, but when they're trying to kill him, but he has the people behind him, man. When they're trying to kill Maximus, but they can't just kill him because the people are behind him, man. All right. Right now, the Israelites, we got the people behind us, man. You got your scorners and scoffers, man. But the nation of Israel, which is far more in number than the rest of you nations, are rising up, man. And we're coming together, man. And soon it's gonna be game time, war time, baby. But we slay dudes like this, man. Go ahead and grab your set. What y'all out here doing? Just preach the gospel, man.
This is Isaiah chapter 47, verse 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
God, you virgin shores, man. All right, you go into these other nations and fight all these wars. Being America, man, having that only 17 years of peace here in America. All right, most of the people out here have outlived the era of peace here in America. All right, you gonna come and sit in this dust, man. All right, your shore is gonna be violated, man. Yeah, that virginity gonna be thoroughly taken. You know? Go ahead,
Sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
God, you ain't no longer gonna be that tender and delicate little untouched vagina, man. Alright? The shores of America gonna be a battle zone from she to shiny sea. You know, gonna be a war zone, man. You turn left to your right, war. North, south, east, west. Wherever you go in America, man, it's gonna be utter destruction, death, and famine, and pestilence. Alright? There's not gonna be a place in America that's safe here soon, man.
Right.
Alright, go ahead,
Take the millstones and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
Ooh, shit. Read that again.
Take the millstones and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. Oh man, so that's how, you know, America's been exposed for all the shit that they've been doing. And Esau, really, man, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, and all you other nations have been exposed for what you did to the Lord's people. And that's talking about who the world calls Jesus Christ, which his name is Yahawashi. He's not going to meet you as a man like he did in the flesh when he walked the earth the first time. When he comes back with these chariots, man, these so-called UFOs, and his innumerable force, man, he's going to meet you with a reckoning, it's going to be a day of reckoning, man. And you Edomites are going to be zapped in the dust and be destroyed, man. The Lord's going to take you out.
You still holding that there? I'll grab this separately. This is Nahum chapter 3, verse 1. Alright? Speaking of America, man. Woe to the bloody city. Woe meaning destruction. It is all full of lies and robbery. They pray, departeth not. Alright? So that prayer, that predator, man, have departed not from America, man. America's the bloody city, man. There's a saying that before, if America had a voice, man, before it could even speak a word, it would spew out the blood of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. That's why it's being called the bloody city, man. Because the blood of Israel has been shed here, man. Alright, go ahead, bro.
This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 12. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood, and establish a city by iniquity.
God, there's also, you know, America's that wall-less city, man. All right, because cities in the elder times, all right, in the old times, every city would have a fence around it, have a guard, have a defense mechanism. But you could cross the lines, you know, through the states, you know, free of wall. You know, there's not some big ass wall. So that's talking about all of America, man, from sea to shining sea, not just the city. All right, it's not just talking about Houston, Texas. All right, he's talking from, you know, San Diego all the way to the Bronx, man. All right?
I'm going to start at 6 this time. Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his. How long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay. Con, man. So Esau, Edom, he was given the fatness of the earth. Per to Genesis 27, he's been given all the great things in the world, man. That's why you see these Edomites riding around in these nice cars, man. These elites, they got all the money, you know, all the gold, all the physical wealth, you know, but it's not his. The Lord said that he gave them the earth for a short time, and he's going to come take it back because it's not theirs. Okay?
Now, you always have to remember, too, how did they get that, man? By ill-gotten goods and deceit, man.
Fine.
You know?
And that's what the next part is.
Oh, I didn't even know. That's
real talk. Shall they not rise up suddenly that bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee? And thou shalt be for booties unto them? Man, so Esau, Edom, you took all the world's riches, man, the so-called white man. And Israel, starting with the elect, are going to come back and they're going to take what's theirs, man. The Lord's going to come back and take what's his, because it was never yours to begin with. And it says, Because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee, because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land, of the city, and of all that dwell therein, man. So Esau, Edom, you have a bill, man. It's like when you go out to eat and you have an unpaid bill, an unpaid tab, you got to pay for what you did to the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And the Lord's going to come back and execute that judgment and make you, he's going to collect on you Edomites and you other nations, man.
This is Psalms chapter 37. Verse 7, remember, O Lord, the children of Red, being Edom, in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof, man. All right, so the Lord didn't forget what you've done, man. All right, the Lord is, you know, he created the light and the darkness, man. He does good and evil, man. All right, and he's, let me grab another step too, just for you. Well, why would the Lord make someone just to destroy him, man? The Lord's about love, brother. The Lord's not like that, man. Let's see if I can find it real quick.
I got one too.
These Edomites love to say that kind of shit, man. Thinking it's gonna get them out of some something, man. All right. Oh, where is it?
I got one too.
Come on, you go and grab it. I'll find this one.
This is Sirach, chapter 33.
Potter.
Yeah. Verse 10. And all men are from the ground, and Adam was created of the earth. In much knowledge, the Lord hath divided them and made their ways diverse. Okay, so that's why you got all these nations, man. You know, not every man is, or no man is created equal. Every nation has been created to fulfill a purpose. You know, all this equality and all this talk about how everybody's supposed to be saved and everybody's supposed to, you know, come together. It's never going to happen because the Lord didn't set it up that way. And it says, some of them hath he blessed, okay, being Israel, the Israelites, the sons of Jacob.
God, and even you other nations, man, you got blessings like Ishmael got blessing. All right, he had an abundance kingdom in Persia.
So you got Ham.
Yeah,
Ham got a blessing.
Ham had a blessing. All right, Edom had a blessing. He blessed everyone with different things, man. All right, but he gave unto Israel the cream of the blood, the cream of the crop.
God,
you know what I'm saying?
Israel got that inheritance, man.
You know what I'm saying? He got everlasting blessing, man. All right, he got the kingdom of heaven. All right, he got the blessing that every other blessing falls short to.
God.
All right.
And some of them hath he sanctified and set near himself, but some of them hath he cursed and brought low and turned out of their places, man. So it's just like the yin and the yang. You know, you can't know love without hate. You can't know fast without slow. That's why you have to have a wicked and you have to have a righteous, okay? That's why you got the so-called devil being the Edomites, the so-called white man, and then you got the Israelites being the so-called so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans.
What's the word devil mean?
And the word devil, man, it's not some dude with who's red and has a pitchfork or trident. That's some paganism all into itself. But the word devil means deceiver, okay? And what's deceiving? America's a deception. You come out here, you think you're free, you think you can do something, but the so-called white man's got his nose so far up your butt, you can't even do anything without him trying to get his hands on something. That's the definition of a devil. And he took all these nations and spoiled all these nations and to plunder these nations with genocide and war. I mean, he's always in another person's country, starting wars with proxy armies and stuff. That's the devil, man.
And what's Satan mean,
And Satan?
Satan's an adversary.
Adversary. The adversary, man, he's opposed to righteousness. The so-called white man says he stands behind this book and these churches, but if you open this up, this has been here forever. And he's not reading this. He's reading one verse for every 3 hours he's up there talking, and he ain't bringing out the scriptures, man. That's an adversary. He's opposed to this. That's why you got transgenders walking around. You know, people confused. They don't know if they're a boy or a girl. You know, you got homosexuals walking around. Okay? And that's just the beginning of the iceberg.
God. Just like the brother said, man. That's the beginning of destructions, man. Grab a... never mind.
Can we continue on?
Yeah, if there's more.
A little bit more. This is 13. As the clay is in the potter's hand to fashion it at his pleasure, so is so man is the hand of him that made him, to render to them that liketh him best. So the Lord has created these nations. He's sculpted the nations, man. He's the ultimate potter, man. He set up every nation to do what he set them up to do, okay? So it's not about what you feel or what you think, man. The Lord set up each nation. He crafted it to his pleasure, to his liking. Not what Joe Schmo wants, not what Johnny down the street thinks, not even what I think, man. I'm opening this book up and reading it. And then last verse. Good is set against evil. Okay, so good is set against evil. Righteous and wicked. And life against death. Esau, Edom. Okay, so is the godly against the sinner, and the sinner against the godly, man. So that's Esau, Edom. They were quarreling in the womb before they were even born from Isaac and Rebekah. Okay, and they're still fighting right now. That's why you got these police out here shooting Jake down in the streets. He over here reaching for his concealed carry. He can't even get his concealed carry out of his back pocket for the Edomite police officer who shoots him 12 times.
Have a concealed carry. You got
I'm talking about
pockets.
Talking about the dude in Minnesota.
No, I'm talking about the dude in Florida who's trying to help the special needs.
That's one of the many cases.
An episode and he getting shot.
God, that's one of the many cases.
Hands up.
That's
you don't gotta have shit in your pocket. You just gotta be big like me. You gotta be black like my skin. I've had guns pointed at me before I got my window down. I didn't do shit but sit in a car, and I had my life threatened. For what?
It's because you Jake.
Perfect example.
I got friends saying, I don't know why you go through all that. I ain't never been pulled over. I got pulled over for pulling over for a cop. What kind of fucking sense does that make? You get pulled over for obeying the law. You owed them the right of way, and I got pulled over by 3 cops and had my car surrounded, guns drawn, because I'm a threat, because I'm obeying the law. So it don't matter if you're a law-abiding citizen. It don't matter if you know your constitutional rights. It doesn't matter how versed you are. My vernacular is expansive. I am a college-educated man, and it still does not matter, because all you see is the color of my skin, which shouldn't matter to you anyway. You should be able to read my spirit first. I can see every one of y'all here wicked as shit. I don't care if you're white, black, brown, blue, yellow. You're wicked. That never meant nothing to me. Martin Luther King was wicked for leading his people astray. Marcus Garvey was wicked for confusing the people thinking they're from Africa.
Got killed for trying to fix his wicked deeds, man. He rebuked Ishmael and came to understanding that he was an Israelite. All right, the Israelites being the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. If you don't know, look up your history because you haven't looked into it enough. All right, and he was killed for it, man. All right, Gabby Douglas knows she's an Israelite, man.
And she's scolded for it.
All right, it's 2016, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native because you need to wake up, man. What's going on? What's happening in Syria? What's happening with the economy?